You know what I noticed? Nobody panics when things go according to plan. Even if the plan is horrifying.
Yeah, I could book that for like the weekend of the 14th when the soundtrack comes out. If so, bump somebody. All right, thanks. All right, love you, man. Bye. I got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
What's going on, y'all? My name is Mfasis, and this is the Talking to Myself podcast. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and I'm gonna get right into this. So, man, the rabbit hole goes deep. I could go further, I promise. So, Diddy, aka Diddles, or the Diddler, or the scammer formerly known as Brotherly Love, whatever you want to call them, this whole saga continues to unravel before our very eyes. As of yesterday, 120 more accusers / potential victims have come out and are going to be filing lawsuits against P. Diddy, and I'm assuming several other people and companies. Now, most of you, I'm sure, already know what's been going on the past few months, but for the few people that don't realize, Diddy's been, arrested. He got indicted. He was trying to get bail, and they've denied his bail about 3 times. So he's finally, after years of many people wondering how long was he going to be able to get away with some of the things he's allegedly done, it seems like he's finally kind of having everything collapse on top of him. I still can't get over all the baby oil like that. I just like 1,000 bottles. Like at that level, that means that you pretty much need to have a connect just to get baby oil, which sounds crazy. Like the police have stated that they have, like, I believe they said not gigabytes. I believe they said they had like terabytes or something worth, like, just basically hundreds of hours worth of videos they've confiscated from him, of tapes that involve him and a whole bunch of other things that have gone on in his, like, private parties and all the Diddy parties and freak offs and all of that. And they said that, the lawyer said that many of those, like, tapes or names will be dropped within the coming weeks and months, and that's obviously the main thing people are going to keep their eye on. And I do believe that is the case, because from the moment that Cassie video leaked, where it showed him running through the hotel in a towel just to chase down and beat up Cassie, my first thought was, number one, how did that video get suppressed for almost a decade? That to me, my first thought was that had to be a case where he paid somebody off. But then beyond that, my next question was, well, how many more tapes do they really have? Because I don't, tapes like that, stuff like that, that's not just dropping by accident. And then also about 2 weeks ago, another clip started circulating on social media. It was a very eerie kind of clip of French Montana and Diddy in, like, some, I'm assuming his kitchen. I don't know if it's his house or not, but it's like they're in his kitchen and Diddy singing happy birthday to him. I guess something about it felt like it legitimately felt like something out of a horror movie. It was a very weird thing to look at, even though it's just a simple video. Just something about it felt very odd. There's now officially a Diddy hotline, which, I don't want to make light of this scenario, but, like, I'm gonna leave that alone. Never mind. So some of the victims were allegedly as young as 9 years old at the time. Many of the victims apparently were found to have drugs in their system, most notably a horse tranquilizer, which apparently the nickname for that drug is Trank. Because I'm curious, like, are they just trying to make one person the scapegoat, or are they really gonna go out of their way to really go down the rabbit hole and take out as many people as possible. Like, you know, because to do something of this magnitude, you can't do this without help. You know, like, are they gonna hold businesses accountable? Because I'm positive that they probably were paying off a bunch of hotel chains. Are they gonna go hold those companies accountable? What about restaurants or fast food chains like McDonald's? Like, y'all remember a few years ago when those R. Kelly documentaries came out, and they were saying that he was picking up high school girls at McDonald's. Like, but I just thought it was very interesting that even when that whole R. Kelly thing happened, I thought it was very interesting that nobody wanted to talk about canceling or calling out McDonald's, because I highly doubt whoever the franchisee was who owned that particular McDonald's that R. Kelly was using to, you know, pick up teenage girls, I highly doubt that they didn't know that a superstar was showing up to their McDonald's on a weekly basis to go bag 13-year-old girls. Like, I highly doubt that. But I think that same logic applies to this Diddy scenario. Like, what hotels or fast food chains or even like airlines or pharmacies, like, where are you getting tranquilizer? Like, where, you know, like, what are they really gonna go down the rabbit hole, or are they just gonna make Diddy the scapegoat and say that he alleged, you know, claimed that he took his own life just to like bury the whole situation? I'm very curious. And I'm also curious, what are the names that are gonna pop up? Many people have mentioned that they think Jay-Z is next. I think that's, you know, a high probability. I don't think people are really ready for that, because a lot of people really love Beyonce, and I don't think people are mentally ready to accept the fact that if Jay-Z goes down, in all likelihood, there's gonna be plenty of stuff tied to Beyonce. And unfortunately, I don't think most people, they just can't separate the art from the artist. So, and many people just consider her likable. So I'm assuming a lot of people would be in denial when Beyonce's name get dragged, if Beyonce's name get dragged into this. I'm not seeing enough people mention Leora Cohen. I think he's gonna be, well, if they really want to go down the rabbit hole, I think he would be involved. Russell Simmons, Lucien Grange, Mayor Eric Adams, who's the mayor of New York. Just the rabbit hole, I would imagine, is just almost endless, but I just don't think they're really gonna go that far, honestly. I wish they would, but we've seen scenarios like this before. I mean, we just saw this a couple years ago with that whole Jeffrey Epstein situation, where apparently there was so much stuff that could have like ruined a lot of people. They made him, even though he himself was an awful person and guilty, they acted like he was doing this mostly by himself, or just him and that other lady whose name I can't remember. They were acting like there wasn't a large list of people involved in it, even though they mentioned a list and Epstein Island and all that. But I don't think they really scratched the surface on who really is involved in that. You know, I don't want to get too deep into conspiracy theories, because I know most people here may not want to hear me talk about that, but is that we as the general public should be, you know, to an extent, like thankful that the internet has somewhat decentralized music and media, or at least decentralized it just enough to where you're not obligated to go into rooms with people like this who are going to sell you a dream and put you in a very bad position. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Do you think that they're going to actually go all the way down the rabbit hole and take out as many people as possible, or do you think that they're just gonna throw Diddy out, you know, just get Diddy out the picture and then continue with the same type of freak off activities that Diddy was doing, but just with the new set of people?
My life, I dream of space in a place where I feel safe. So I'm on the paper chase, yeah, I'm on the paper chase, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the paper chase. We stress over all the trivial things, it's a mess, but we concealing the rings on the eyelids, cause for material things we're blind. And when the diamonds go bling, they're dancing whenever we sing but can't see the pain that stings the skin deep in. It pins me, the sanity's bring to the fans. Me think, oh, Pete, the dark poems I cover in pink. I don't know, but my rose will be canon on ink. I speak for those whose voice will shrink. I sit back while society sinks. Cold war rap like I'm wearing a mink. I glide on beats like a skate rink. The game's all go, my bars are chain link. Not even blockchain could contain me. All my life I dream of space in a place where I feel safe. So I'm on the paper chase, yeah, I'm on the paper chase, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the paper chase. All my life I dream of space in a place where I feel safe. So I'm on the paper chase, yeah, I'm on the paper chase, yeah. Yeah, I'm on the paper chase.